Hey guys, this is R-Dog again for another battle against Haydunn from YouTube, and this is a regular standard rule battle, and he intends on using UUs, but me, I use only mix, but I don't use UUs a lot, because so I send out my Salamence first to intimidate his B barrel if he switches to Reggie Steel. I use Dragon Claw, which I didn't predict that he's gonna use a Steel type on me, and I really got lucky from that. I have a critical hit from the Dragon Claw, so Salamence has to come back, and I send out my Heracross. And right here poisons my Heracross's ass, so Heracross is badly poisoned. I don't know how long it is, but I have no other choice but to just stay in the game, so I use reversal for just stalling this Reggie Steel. I use Seismic Toss, which give me like half the damage equal to the I don't know about Seismic Toss, but it gives you damage. Well, I don't know how much. So he recovers with leftovers again, and I send out Salamence, which has clear body. Intimidate won't work on Reggie Steel. Seismic Toss my Salamence again. I mean, he used Seismic Toss again, and Salamence gets hit from me. I use Earthquake since it's a Steel type, so it's Reggie Steel barely survived here. Well, not barely, he just survived it. So now finally my Salamence is poisoned, and yeah, he acts to my Pokemon. So he switches out to his Tyranitar, Venusaur. Yeah. So he uses I use Earthquake to take down Venusaur, and it was pretty good damage right here, because since my Salamence is choice banned and Venusaur has good defense, so I'll just use another Earthquake again. But then again, he switches out to Pinsir, a shiny one, and I use Earthquake again. And what happened here? It did a pretty good damage since this critical hit. So my Salamence is surviving this battle for now. I don't know how he ever is gonna survive here. So instead, I'll just switch out to Heracross. He uses Rock Slide on my Heracross, which gives normal effective since he's half fighting type. And right now, it's dead due to poison. So this Pinsir is really well trained for me, but Salamence, since it has no Hyper Cutter, it has Mold Breaker, and I intimidated his Pinsir. But then again, his Pinsir's fast, so Salamence gets down due to Pinsir's speed right here. Send out my Milk Tank, and switches out to his Venusaur. I use Body Slam, so I know if I'm gonna attack again. And Venusaur covers with leftovers. Milk Tank keeps hitting Venusaur with a Body Slam, and this time I got a critical hit. So right now, Milk Tank is doing very well now. But when Pinsir comes out, the Intimidate wore off since he switches out, and plus he's close combat on my Milk Tank, which is sad face right here. Because the curse part, I didn't get to do that since I want to keep attacking. So he broke in my wall with one close combat. So that's good. My Milk Tank did good here, even though I forgot to do curse on it. I send out my Electivire, so he switches out again to Registeel, and I hit him with a Fire Punch, which that's weakness to steel types. But now, what I said is it barely survived. So this Registeel is meant for great defense. And now Registeel's down, so there's more Pokemon he has to offer me. He still wants to finish off with Pinsir, and I didn't know that Pinsir has Earthquake, so Pinsir beat my Electivire. But that's another sad face because I didn't expect an Earthquake from my Electivire. So he did a good job too. And this is gonna be like a good match here since I know this guy's good and I want a rematch with him. Since I sent out my Smeargle and I know I'm going first, so use Earthquake on my Pokemon. Smeargle gets its substitute broken. It's because I just want to ruin its HP, and I'll ruin it again by using substitute again. Yeah, I'll use substitute again. Then use Belly Drum. Well, after when Eradicate activates Flame Orb, use Facade here. It took down my substitute, but instead I used Belly Drum, and what happened to Belly Drum? I have one item that my Smeargle holds, and it's a Slackberry. So that means I get to use my Baton Pass strategy right here. And I send out my Kabutops, which is my last hope. Again with the Facade. And it does pretty good damage since my Kabutops has great defense right here. And also when it's burned, still gets a great damage. But he used Sucker Punch since I'm going to attack first. And when it's burned, his physical attack goes down, so I use X Scissor to finish it off. So goodbye to his Eradicate. And I'm such a dumbass right here because I have Life Orb, which Y is pretty good for my Kabutops, but since it has low HP, it goes down due to V-Barrel's quick attack. And my last Pokemon is Smeargle, and yeah, he won, and I want a rematch with him. So this is Well, good game for him. So see you later, guys.